Good evening, and welcome to the one-year anniversary season of Shhh Productions Vintage Radio Hour, sponsored by our friends at Athlon IT. Our COVID-inspired project now encompasses 150 fantastic performers and technicians, ages 10 to 83, from 17 states, Canada, and the UK, and seeks to transport our wonderful audiences back to the golden days of radio. Our gifted storytellers will ignite your imaginations by bringing you a collection of 6 shows filled with laughs, suspense, fear, and maybe a little murder. The upcoming show, Joker Wild, airing in 1952, features EK Dagenfield, Elisabeth Anne, Kim Garrison, Chris Johnson, Emmy Beach, Mark Mann, Rick Napoli, and Mary Trapp Gray. This is a comedian with a killer routine, but is the joke on him or the audience? Believing that no one should miss out on the excitement, we've added an ASL interpreter who will cater to our friends in the deaf and hard of hearing communities. Stay tuned after the show to hear about next week's doubleheader. Now, shoo away the clowns, rubber chickens and whoopee cushions, and shh.
Well, if you think I'm pretty, Mr. Malloy, I suppose it's your right to think so.
Oh, you are, Rosalie. You're very pretty.
Very well. Let us concede the point, but let us also understand the circumstances under which you've made that statement. Now, here we are.
Rosalie.
Here we are, Mr. Malloy, with the great, vast Pacific Ocean. A carpet, so to speak, under our feet, and the moon above, and...
Rosalie.
Well, you must hear me out, Mr. Malloy. You know, my friends all tell me, I have the uncanny knack to size up any situation, romantic or otherwise. Now, this situation, for example...
Let's not knock the situation, Rosalie. I planned it very carefully.
This takes planning. Waving to a lonesome girl from a long car, bringing her to a place like this where she can look strange and mysterious on a cliff high above the ocean. And what planning does it take to slip your arm about her, as you've already done on numerous occasions this evening?
Isn't that what you expected when you got in the car?
Well, at first, I confess I was very flattered, Mr. Malloy, being who you are, and having seen your movies, having heard you weekly on the radio. A famous comic personality like you, well, what girl wouldn't be flattered riding with Harry Malloy?
Come here, Rosalie.
Why should I do that?
I want to talk to you. I want to tell you something.
Very well. Now, what is it?
I'm a comedian.
You haven't been very funny this evening.
I know. You see, this is an important evening for me. It's not a time to be funny. You might not believe this, but I've been looking for a girl like you.
Some line.
For a girl exactly like you. For the last several nights, I've been riding around the city just looking. I saw you, and I watched you for a long time.
Watched me?
I was driving along, and I saw you come out of that restaurant. I parked. I saw you walk towards the corner. I followed you.
Let me tell you this, Mr. Malloy. If I hadn't just missed my bus, you never would have gotten me in your car.
Don't you like me, Rosalie?
Personally, you're a big disappointment. When I get home tonight, I'll tell my mother and father I met Harry Malloy, and he's not funny. He's not at all like...
No, you won't tell them that.
What?
Nothing.
It's very chilly, Mr. Malloy, and I've seen enough of the vast Pacific from a cliff. You may take me home now.
No, wait.
You may take me home now. Please.
Listen, Rosalie, you saw me in pictures.
Yeah, every one.
Which one do you like best?
Are you taking a poll, Mr. Malloy?
Just tell me, which one do you like best?
Very well. The one where you dressed up. Like a girl as a disguise. Gee, you were funny. Well, I saw it 3 times. You know that thing you did. That funny way you walked.
You like that, huh?
Oh, it was a scream. I screamed. I know that. I guess everybody did.
I'll do the bit for you. Come on, get out of the car. That's it. Now give me your coat.
You mean it?
Sure, I mean it.
All right. Gee, wait till I tell Mom and Dad.
Yeah, there we are. Turn your head, Rosalie. I'm gonna roll up my pants legs.
Oh, you.
There we are. And this one. You can look now, Rosalie. Hey, can you whistle?
Sure.
Whistle.
Oh, yeah. I know just the tune.
I'm funny, ain't I? I'm a funny man.
Oh, you're a scream.
Yeah! The fact that I just killed a girl doesn't change a thing. I create comedy. I stand up on a stage, or my picture's on a screen, or I stand behind a microphone and people laugh. How'd that girl say it? An uncanny knack. That's it. It's been going on for 22 years. Think about it. 22 years making funnies. It's quite a nice life. Big cars, 3 of them. Big house, 2 of them. 1 in Palm Springs, 1 in Hollywood. Money, lots. It's a nice life, but there's one problem. No one takes me seriously. Harry Malloy, comic, buffoon, clown, nothing else. Even I began to believe it. Until the other day, I set up a problem for myself. Harry, I said, you make people laugh. How about making them cry? You create comedy, I said. Now let's see if you can create a tragedy. So I planned it and I just did it. I pushed a girl named Rosalie off a cliff. She had a mom and a pop. They'll cry. That's very tragic. You know, the next couple of days I felt great. You know the feeling. You set your mind to do something and you do it. And you tell people about it. But how are you going to tell anybody you just pushed a girl off a cliff? Then something else happened. It was the 3rd day after I did it. Not a word in the papers about Rosalie. Her body hadn't been found. So for a man like me, a performer of 22 years, you can understand the crack I was in. Not only couldn't I tell anyone what I did, no one even knew it was done. So that evening, I didn't feel so good. I had to talk to someone. I always talk to Liz.
I don't know. Is it a mountain? No. Maybe it is a tree. Oh, shoot.
Come in.
I feel like I had this clue before, but
Ready, Babs, look what we got.
Ah, look what the wind blew in.
Baby, hon, where have you been? Kiss me, lover. We're playing a game, Harry. Come on.
Yeah, me and you, Harry, will kill him.
Let go, Babs. I want to say hello to Freddie.
Oh, just wave. He'll understand.
Cut it out, Liz. I want to talk to you.
We're playing a game, Harry.
It's important. I got something on my mind.
We'll try it on all of us. We'll laugh, darling.
Hey, Harry. Now, I'm striped in certain seasons. I got 2 legs, and I hibernate. Now, what am I?
Later, Freddie. I want to talk to Liz.
No, it's the game now. What am I?
He's a bear in a pinstriped suit. Don't tell him.
Liz.
You look worried, lover. What's the matter?
Let's go in the kitchen.
For a drink of water, Harry? I haven't had an invitation like that since I was 14. How about that, kids? Harry asked me into the kitchen.
Why? I haven't heard that since I was 12. Let me know what happens, Liz. I can't remember.
Please, Liz.
Sure.
Close the door.
What's the matter, honey?
I want to tell you something.
All right, lover. You name it, you got it.
What kind of a man am I?
Well, that's the game Freddie and Babs are playing. Now, what's the idea?
No, I mean it. I want you to tell me.
You're 4 square. Kind, courteous, loyal, obedient, and trustworthy. You're a lot of laughs, and I love you.
You really love me, Liz?
No, not really.
But I'm a lot of laughs.
In the 10 years since I've known you, up until just now, honey. Just now, you're dull.
All of a sudden, I'm not a big yuck, and all of a sudden, I'm dull. Is that the way it is?
That's right.
I'm going to tell you something, Liz. You don't know me. You don't know the kind of man I am.
All right, I'll play. What kind of man are you?
I got things going for me nobody knows about.
All right already. And?
Inside, Liz, it eats. I got more to me than making people laugh.
Pagliacci, huh? That's an old bit. You stay here in the kitchen and sing. I'm gonna go out and play with Babs.
No, listen to me.
Lover.
Please, Liz, listen to me.
Make it brief, Harry.
3 days ago, I did something.
Something naughty?
Now listen, I gotta tell you about it. I gotta tell somebody about it or it's no good.
You flipped.
I'm not just a clown, Liz. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I did something important, something big.
This is the last bite I'll give you, Harry. What did you do?
I made someone cry.
Harry.
What?
These are the jokes, huh? These are the jokes?
I did it! I did it! Now, guess what I am? I'm a fuzzy bear in a pinstripe suit.
See, Harry? Freddie knows what he is.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you what you are. A comedian. You're a funny fellow. And when you're not funny, Harry, you're dead. Let's have some laughs, huh?
That was Sunday evening. Monday morning, a very large thing happened in my life. It was served to me for breakfast with my eggs. The morning newspaper had it headlined, "Girl washed up on beach at Malibu. Girl identified as Rosalie Barton, missing from home for 4 nights. Identification by her mother and father. Street address given." The part that would never get in the papers, of course, was why it happened, which was me. Harry Malloy, creator of tragedy. I had to go see for myself. Rosalie Barton lived in a cheap little California bungalow. 1 floor, 1 palm tree, a geranium bed that needed watering. One thing was funny, though. Have you ever noticed the audience a tragedy gets, especially when it's for free? Well, the Barton house didn't have it. They should have been all over the lawn, onto the pavement. Neighbors, kids, the people who hop in their cars and come from all over the city to look in on tears. But no, nobody around. I parked my car a couple of blocks away and walked to the house, up the path onto the porch near the window. I looked under the drawn window blind to see what I was looking for. Hysterical parents, bewildered, grief-stricken. But I only saw a room, no people. Then I saw this. Near the window, a highboy, and on it, a picture of the dead girl, looking at me and smiling at me.
Yeah, I looked too. I couldn't see anything.
Huh?
They're still at the funeral parlor, her mother and father.
They must be very upset, huh?
No, they're taking it real good. Now, I live right next door, and I came over to see them last night, and they were taking it real wonderful. Didn't even cry.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah?
Aren't you Harry Malloy?
Yeah, I am. What do you mean her parents didn't cry?
Well, aren't you? Why, sure you are.
Didn't they love their own daughter? Why didn't they cry?
Well, if they did, nobody saw them. Hey, what are you doing here, Mr. Malloy?
It happened I was driving by and...
Driving by.
No, seriously, I read about what happened and...
Seriously? Seriously?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to tell you that
Hey, Jonesy! Hey, look who's here! Harry Malloy!
Oh, hey, now wait.
This is my neighbor, Jones. Jonesy! Harry Malloy.
Hi, Harry.
How are you?
Hey, are you going to be here a minute? I want to get my wife.
Get your wife? What do you need your wife for?
He kills me. Wait a sec. Hey, Reba? Reba, come here a minute.
That Jonesy never does a thing without Reba. You'll like Reba. She's a great giggler.
Yeah, well, I gotta go, so.
Oh, Cars, come on, stick around, Mr. Malloy. The whole neighborhood feels bad about what happened to Rosalie. Stick around.
You want funnies now? A young girl, someone you knew, murdered, and all you do is laugh?
That funny face you make.
Hey, here's Reba.
Hi, Harry.
What are you laughing about? I haven't said anything.
Some giggler, huh, Harry?
All right. Calm down now. I want to tell you something.
Reba.
Seriously. I want to tell you why I'm here. I read in the newspaper about a girl's being killed, and I was driving by.
He was driving by. Get that. Go on, Harry.
I was driving by just like a similar situation happened to me once before. No, seriously.
Ran out of gas, huh? Had a flat tire, Harry? Well?
Go on. Tell us what you're doing here. Here, get this, Jonesy. Go on, Harry.
Well, I stopped by because I saw a fella who looked hungry. So I pulled over and I says to him, "Hey, you look hungry." He says, "Nah, I'm not hungry, but I would like 10 cents for a cup of coffee." So I offered him a dime. Yeah, honest, I did. But he just shook his head. He wouldn't take it. I said, "What's the matter, mister? You asked me for a dime for a cup of coffee, didn't you?" He said, "If you don't mind, Mr. Malloy, I'd like 10 pennies. I said, "Why?" He said, "I like drip coffee." So I gave him 6 pennies. Let him drink it without the cream.
You're the funniest man in the world, Mr. Malloy. You kill me. You kill me.
Athlon IT is an IT managed service provider supporting all of Central Ohio and the surrounding areas. Our technology specialists take care of your support, networking, backups, Wi-Fi, phone system, and more, so you can get back to taking care of your own business. And now, back to the action.
I told them jokes and they laughed. No tears, no tragedy, just funny stories. I was a murderer and they were laughing. It was a good performance. Not exactly the one I counted on, but a good performance. I left them laughing and begging for more. But still, there was the need. The need to tell somebody, make somebody believe me. I'd done the biggest thing in my life, and a good performer deserves appreciation, an audience. The size of the house didn't matter. Go back to Liz. Try again.
Hi, lover.
Can I come in?
When did you ever have to ask? Had lunch?
No?
Come on, I'll pour you some.
All right.
Harry,
What?
what was wrong with you last night?
I tried to tell you. You wouldn't listen.
Oh, lover, was I mean?
Yes. Yes, you were.
Oh, that's my Harry. Drink your drink.
Yeah.
Here's to us, Harry. Nothing at all? What is it, Harry?
Do you have this morning's paper, Liz?
This morning paper.
Here, read this.
About the drowned girl? I read it this morning over coffee. What about it?
What kind of a man do you think could have done that?
Done what?
Murdered her. Pushed her into the ocean.
Give me the paper. Where does it say she was murdered?
Here, was pushed.
Or fell? Are you on a new kick, Harry? What's the matter with you?
Liz, do me a favor, will you?
Sure.
Do it my way, will you? Let's just play she was pushed into the ocean. What kind of a man do you think could have done anything like that?
A nut.
Uh-huh.
Look, I don't get this. What's it to me about this girl? What's it to you?
I'll tell you what kind of a man did it. A man of cold intelligence.
A crazy man.
A creative man. One who wanted to express himself in a profound...
Profound? Oh, brother. A nut.
You listen to me. I'll tell you what kind of man murdered that girl. I know. Now you just listen.
It was getting funny, lover. I'll just answer the phone. I'll be right back. Hello? Hey, oh, it's nothing. No, nothing at all. I have you here. Really? Oh, how was it? Yeah, well, I thought so. I have to see it myself. What? What? I can't hear you, darling. You hold on just a minute. Harry, will you do your London bridges later, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, now, where were we? Oh, yeah. Yeah, just like that, huh? Well, that's life. I mean, sure, darling. Well, go ahead. What? I guess it would be a rain. Well, of course I can keep my mouth shut. You know. Wait a minute. Harry. Harry, I'm trying to talk. Harry. Harry's flipped, darling. I'll call you back. Cold shower, or whatever boys do when they act like this. What's the matter, lover?
All right.
All right, what?
I'm getting out of here. You won't listen to me. I'll find somebody who will listen.
Now, tell me, baby. I'll listen to you.
It's about that girl.
What girl, baby?
The girl named Rosalie. The one in the papers. The murdered girl.
Oh, baby.
Answer me one thing.
All right.
Do you think I could have killed her?
You?
Well, answer me.
You?
Answer me. Oh, shut up. Shut up, Liz. Liz, please.
You?
You still haven't answered me, Liz.
Oh, I'll tell you, lover, if you want to know. You're the 7 wonders of the world. Life hits you in the face and you run to the joke file. A gag for each and every situation.
That's all I am, huh?
Oh, I'm not finished.
Go on.
Face it, lover, nobody takes you seriously. I mean, that's why everybody likes you, because you're no problem. Not this business with banging the piano, of course. I mean, that's a joke file I haven't been in with you before. Just one thing.
Uh-huh.
Just don't get worrisome around me, Harry, or you won't be walking around here.
And that's it?
Yep.
All right. Wait here a minute. I'm borrowing your carving knife for a minute, Liz.
What for?
You see, Liz, there's no use trying to tell you something. I gotta prove it to you.
This is gonna be great.
It could be at that.
What's it gonna be, Harry?
I'm gonna kill you.
That's my Harry.
Yeah.
So what's my bit, lover? Yell, scream, run around?
Let's just work it out together. Ready?
Come on, killer.
Yeah.
Well?
I'm gonna kill you.
Well, you said that, Harry. What's the matter? You running out of material?
I'm not kidding.
Oh, I'm supposed to act scared. All right, Harry. All right. Ah!
You just wait.
No, I don't know what you're doing, Harry. You better have a finish.
Start running.
All right. Well, swell. Now I need a new lamp.
No, you won't need it.
What's the finish? You fall on your face? Oh, Harry, how corny can you get? Now, you stopped doing that bit when you left vaudeville.
Oh, my nose.
It's bleeding, lover. Move your head a little this way so you don't get it all over the rug, huh?
Oh.
Come on, sit up. That's it. Give me your knife. Now, hold your head back. Don't be...
I'm leaning back.
Hold your head back. I'll get a towel and some ice cubes. Hold your head back now, Harry. Here. How do you feel?
Hurts.
I'll put this ice on the back of your neck. It'll stop in a minute.
Feels good.
Sure it does.
Liz?
Mm-hmm.
That girl? Rosalie?
Oh, look, Harry, I don't know what this new character is, but why don't you just go home until you get funny again?
I killed her.
Oh, sure.
I did, Liz. I picked her up, drove her out to the ocean, pushed her off a cliff.
How's the nose?
It stopped bleeding.
Well, then why don't you go home?
I'm not kidding, Liz. I murdered that girl. You still don't believe me, do you?
No.
I tried to kill you, too.
Yeah, well, we'll work it out. We'll practice tomorrow.
Liz?
Mm-hmm.
Liz? Don't you see, Liz? I'm not kidding. I never was kidding. I've got to kill you to make you believe me. Kill you, Liz.
Was a minor 49er, and the name was Clementine. Hiya, Harry. How's the old kid?
Oh, kiss me. Oh, where's Liz? I'm forced to ask.
In there. Right over there on the floor.
On the floor? Hiya, Liz. Hey, what's this, a new game, Harry?
She's dead.
Okay, we're supposed to ask questions. You answer yes or no, and we're supposed to tell you who did it, huh? Yeah?
That's an old game.
Now, was it,
I did it. I strangled her.
Hey, kid, you're taking all the fun out of it.
Freddie.
Huh?
Look.
At what?
Her throat.
I strangled her.
Oh.
I don't believe it, Harry. But not you.
Liz wouldn't believe I could do a thing like this either. Look what happened to her.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
You will. Stick around for the police, Freddy.
Number, please.
Get me the police.
Well, Precinct, Sergeant Thor speaking.
This is Harry Malloy, Sergeant. I just called.
Harry Malloy, the comic?
That's right. I'm at 5.
Oh, hi, Harry. Hi. What's on your mind?
I just murdered a woman.
What?
I just strangled a woman. Several days ago, I threw a girl off a cliff.
And tonight's your night for strangling, huh? Have a nice party, Harry.
Now listen, I'm not kidding. I killed a girl. I killed 2 girls.
Sure.
I'm a murderer. Don't you believe me? I'm a murderer.
Give me the phone, Harry. Give me the police, operator. Police, I want to report a murder. 595 East Channel Drive. My name? Fred Goodwin. And thank you very much. They'll be right over, Harry.
Harry, why?
I'm quite a guy, huh? Answer me.
You're quite a guy, Harry. Oh, Harry.
Listen to her, Freddy. She's crying. You see what I can do?
Thank you to our outstanding performers, our amazing ASL interpreter, Heather Caldwell, our sponsor, Athlon IT, and to you, our audience, for joining us for our anniversary season. We hope you enjoyed the show. Tune in next week as we wrap up Season 5 with 2 delectable delights. One, a class of detective story from the Thin Man series, and another episode from our favorite big Brooklyn lug, Chester A. Riley. Until then, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, and shh.